Okay, so some more truck side commentary. So I'm trying to analyze the Candace Owens Trump thing with how CNN's, you know, just sucking Trump's dick about it because he's saying the vaccine's a miracle. And I don't particularly believe that it is. Otherwise, I feel like it would give you immunity, and you'd only need one. I'd call that a miracle, with like not a lot of side effects. That'd be pretty cool. But whatever, that's not what we got. And that's not the point of the video. My point is, for the people that still can't see through what's going on, not all of them, but a portion of them might be turned around by this, and that is to put this into a nutshell. CNN loves the vaccine more than they hate Donald Trump. Okay? Apparently. Because for all of their past rhetoric to have been true, which I mean, it's pretty much, you can make your own conclusions, but from what I've heard, a lot of people say a lot of the narratives previously with involving Russia and all that are not true. And it's just not. But for them, I'm assuming within CNN's mind, they still act as if that is true. And he was a foreign agent working for Vladimir Putin who wanted to violently overthrow our country, and who they are currently saying is still going to violently overthrow our country again. And the people who are going to participate in that are the ones that are booing him now? If that doesn't if the split there doesn't make sense to people, watch the thumbnail end up being some Masonic looking shit. If that doesn't split off another segment of a layer of the onion of people that are believing the shit that isn't true, the fact that he's working for Vladimir Putin and he's a white supremacist and he wants to destroy our democracy, and they all say he needs to be executed for treason because he's pushing this vaccine, we'll excuse all that and sing his fucking praises. If that can't snap somebody out of this, then you need to move on. But I feel like this should, because, to reiterate, I've been taught and forced to believe, or at least told that I should believe, let's say, this whole narrative that he's literally fucking Satan and a white supremacist Nazi, neo-Nazis. I mean, if you really think about it, like, say he wasn't, let's say for the sake of argument, he really is a neo-Nazi. This is the same Nazis from World War II, right? Okay, they've rushed through a medical experiment and they're making you all take it, and the white supremacist leader says it's a miracle from fucking God, and then so does the new governor of New York, and so does everybody. So you would think the logical thing that would happen now, like Jack Posobiec's basically pointing out, it's a great time to just hang this around Donald Trump's neck because, it certainly looks like it's not the miracle that we were promised. There's a lot of shit in my pockets. I've been looking for that. We'll just say it like that. It's not the miracle that we were promised. Sure, it's still a miracle. Also, in unrelated news, they frequently change what words mean. So maybe it is a miracle now. But that's what I think people need. That's the boil down for that. I'm going to keep it to 4 minutes here. They hated him so much, dude. He was Hitler. Nazi Germany, Hitler, fucking forced all that shit. That's who he is in their mind. And now they're like, his master plan, his legacy. We're all going to inject it into our bodies, dude. And then they're telling you, the people, again, I've been redoing this video because people keep calling me and fucking with me and stuff, but I'll say it again for effect. The same people that are booing him currently, booing the President Trump, and he's basically saying y'all are wrong, you're conspiracy theorists, there's nothing wrong with the vaccine, it's a miracle. Those same people they're saying are gonna go risk death and imprisonment for Donald Trump. That's silly. That is silly, man. Don't believe it. Stop letting them hype you up like that. Just like they said there's going to be another insurrection after the first one, and except no one on the right wing knew what the fuck they were talking about. Like, just from a news point of view, I'd like to say, well, where is this giant rally where they're going to try to overthrow the government? That might be noteworthy. Couldn't find shit about it. They had some really cool looking propaganda posters that look like the same artist that does all the commie posters did them. Look, if you look back and see, they had like, it was all red with, it was communism, bro. And they were trying to sell that as a right-wing rally that was grassroots. I didn't know who the fuck was doing it. But that's what the next move is. That's the domestic terrorism. It's the white man. Luckily, I'm only half white, so maybe they'll just give me life in prison and not kill me. But, yeah, that's the narrative. The same people that Trump is being booed by are the ones that are going to go risk death for him in this new insurrection that's coming up when the next election, whatever the fuck happens. Don't buy it. Do not fall for that shit. Go out and talk to people in the real world. Go talk to people in the real world. That's my advice, because I don't believe that shit. I don't know any... You can't even get people on the right to agree upon, okay, we're all going to leave Twitter and go over here. You really think you're going to organize a fucking war with a bunch of people that, like, don't even want to participate in email lists? Dude, come on.